These were real people. This was a family. Those were his older brothers. They were in the same family. They grew up together. They played, they helped, they worked. They learned from their parents together. Two of the brothers want to kill their younger brother. That's believable, isn't it? Because they didn't like it that he was set to be in charge. Why was he set to be in charge? He was younger. Because he was wise, because he listened to the Lord, because he would listen to the Lord, and because this family was founded upon the teachings of Jesus Christ. And so they needed to be led by someone who would listen to Jesus Christ, who would keep his commandments, who would at that time keep the law of Moses. He was called to be the ruler and the leader. Remember back when they were in the cave and Laman and Lemuel were beating Sam and Nephi because of what happened about trying to get the plates, remember? And they couldn't get the plates from Laban, and Laban sent his men to try to kill them, and they ran, they hid in the cave, and they were so angry and so upset. Here's Nephi who had said, let's just keep trying. We're not going back to our father until we get the plates. So they're so mad at him, so they start beating him and beating Sam with a stick. And then remember the angel came, and the angel said, stop. Why are you beating your younger brother with a stick? Do you not know that he will be your ruler and your teacher? So right there, they're told. They already know it from the mouth of an angel. Nephi now knows it. Sam knows it. They know this is part of the plan. But hard, because they are the older brothers. But Sam's an older brother. He was okay with it. He could see that Nephi had a lot of faith. Look at what happened when they didn't have food. Remember the bow and arrow thing? And Nephi's bow was the one that was really good, the steel bow, and it broke. And so their other bows lost their strength. They couldn't hunt with a bow now, so they don't have any food. They're really hungry. They're really hungry. It is hard to be hungry and be pleasant. They became very unpleasant. Nephi did not murmur. I'm sure he was hungry too. I'm sure his wife was hungry. I'm sure his little kids were hungry. I'm sure he was worried about his little brothers, Jacob and Joseph. Why didn't God just give them the food they needed? They needed it. Well, because he knew they would be okay. And this was a trial. And Nephi, he was the one. Everybody else went down, but he stayed up. He did not murmur. He went, he made a bow, he made an arrow, and he went to his father and asked him to ask the Lord where they should go. So those are just two little examples. I believe that there were so many examples over those 8 years in the wilderness that really showed that Nephi, he had a lot of faith in his heavenly Father and in Jesus Christ. So yes, he's to be in charge. And yes, they don't like it. And yes, they want to kill him. Is it not perfectly believable? It is. To me, it is. Okay, so where did I stop? So the Lord warns him that he should depart. And he takes the families and the people that would go with him. And they took their tents and the things that they could to take with them. And they traveled for many days. And we are at verse 8.